Welcome to Simply Finance TV. In today's episode, we're simplifying Forex trading with Nikki Jurado, or best known as Nomad Finance Girl. Nikki has been in the Forex trading industry for 11 years and has co-founded Leo Advantage, which is a currency and commodities trading school where she teaches her students how to trade with no economics, no indicators, and with only 5 minutes a day. And I can attest to that because I am her student as well. So, enjoy the episode.
Ayan. Thanks for agreeing to be a guest here. I really wanted to invite you kasi many of the people who inquire on Simply Finance come from a place na they don't know what to do with their money, gusto nila mag-invest, gusto nila mas mabilis pa sa investments, gusto nila mag-trade, ganyan kasi syempre ang bagal naman ng mga ibang investments. So I'm really happy that we have you here today para we could talk about Forex trading and Leo Advantage, and baka matuto yung mga iba and maybe they could explore it also if it's for them. So I guess before we begin, what is Forex trading? I mean, what is the simplest way you could explain it? Kasi yung iba kasing mga tao, stock trading lang yung familiar sila.
Okay, thank you. So, Forex, it's totally different from stocks. Usually kasi people think na porket may charts na magkamukha, it's the same.
Mm-hmm.
So, very, very different markets siya. In Forex, it's simply changing one currency to another. I think we're more familiar with when we go to another country and say you're exchanging your peso to another currency, di ba? And when you exchange your peso to yen, hindi naman nag-change yung value niya, nag-change lang siya ng costume. So, the best way I'd explain it when people ask me what Forex trading is I always say, it's kind of like, when Peter Parker turns to Spider-Man. Si Peter Parker pa rin naman yon, naging Spider-Man lang siya. Pero, nagkakaroon ng kitaan dyan kapag, kunyari, binalik mo na sa piso yung yen on a different day with a different rate, it's either naubusan ka na ng piso or nadagdagan ka ng piso depending on the rate. So, that's how yung trading part happens na.
Okay. So, parang hindi siya parang stock na you actually own a piece of it. Parang talagang literal na exchange. Okay. Sige. I'm curious then, how did you end up in Forex?
Actually, I started with stocks. I think most Forex traders, they start with stocks muna. I was in college. I was trading the stock market during class. So, alam naman natin na mahirap yun. Altab warrior ako noon eh. So, habang nasa class talaga, I was trading, tutok ka sa charts, and then I realized, hindi ko to kaya. So, I quit for a while, and then I learned about the Forex market because I was just Googling, meron bang stock market na oras ko? And then, wala.
Oh, okay.
And then, yun, nalaman ko na may Forex pala. And si Forex kasi, siya, 24/5. So, after class, I can just log into my account and buhay pa rin siya. Like sa stock market, no, when you log in after work or after school, wala ka na maabutan.
Yeah.
So, hindi na ako bumalik.
Natuto ka lang on your own.
Sa Forex, yes, on my own. And ang tagal nun because 5 years of trial and error. So that includes losing so much money.
Oh my gosh. Ayun. We'll get to that later para din alam ng mga tao. Okay. So, now that you told us the basics of Forex trading, tell our viewers about Leo Advantage naman, and I guess how you started it and what sets you apart from other schools. So guys, actually, student ako sa Leo. Level 2 na ako. So yun, tell us about Leo.
Congrats!
Leo.
CLA kasi, I teamed up with Mark Mancilla. So 3 years ago, we both owned a different school. We were competing with each other back then. So mga over 5 years na kami actually nagtuturo. And then, when we built LA, we wanted to create a school na mas holistic kasi we noticed na lahat ng schools out there, even abroad, they just teach strategies and then bahala ka na sa buhay mo. But something that we really have to know about money in general is it's super emotional and we get really attached to money.
Yeah.
And that's how we realize na kaya pala ang daming nawawalan ng pera sa trading, whether it's the stock market or the forex market. Kasi, so what if you have a good strategy? If you're not a good trader, hindi talaga yan mag-work. And I guess that's what makes our school different. Because we really take the time to really develop the students. Hindi kami nagmamadali. I'm sure you know what I mean.
Yes.
Diba? Like, we have over 1,000 students in level 1. We have 4 levels. And hindi kita i-graduate to level 2 just so mapakita ko na I can make my students graduate. Sa amin, if you really can't graduate yet, hindi talaga ako papayag na graduate ka kasi hindi pa talaga kaya. So, very, very holistic yung approach. And we really dive deep into the fears ng students, yung saan nanggagaling yung greed niya, yung fear niya, bakit siya nagmamadali kumita, bakit siya natatakot. Ganun talaga, kasi ganun ang trades, ganun ang pera eh. Kailangan alam mo, di ba? Yung pinanggagalingan. So, siya sabi nga namin, aanhin mo naman yung napakagandang strategy if you can't make it work because you're not a good trader. We'd rather create good traders na merong simpleng strat pero kikita sila doon. So, that's how we...
So, ganun guys, no? Their approach is really holistic and hindi siya strategy lang like most other schools. Talagang they're gonna really get to know where you're coming from and really help you from that stand. As you mentioned nga, you have thousands of students already. Can you share us naman para ma-inspire naman yung mga viewers natin? Ano yung mga ibang successful stories na talagang nakita mo sa students mo?
Okay. Yung students namin, super cute sila kasi once they get to level 3. Level 3 is where the money happens. Because, di ba, nasa level 2 ka na. You know already, di ba? To get to level 3, you have to have a certain level of yung account already. So, when our students get there, para silang anak na they treat us out, yun na, super cute. So, it starts there. And then, syempre, once they get to level 4, that's where they start putting in money also in the LANFG Foundation. So, this is our like little effort wherein we can, give back to the community. So, when the students, they start earning, on their own naman, talaga nagbibigay sila. Right now, we currently have more than 100 scholars in Visayas, in Iloilo. We're building schools. And personally, that's the... Ay, Diyos ko, girl! Ano ba?
Hindi ko alam yan.
Oo. Kasi very close sa akin ng scholarship because I grew up as a scholar from grade school to college. So, the vision talaga when we started the whole school was, we were just playing around with the idea na, what if gumawa tayo ng traders na yung kita nila, part of it goes to, students who can eventually become traders as well. So, hindi ko naman inakala na mangyayari talaga siya.
Oh my gosh! Ang galing! Oh, malapit na ako mag-contribute. Now that they know more about it, what's your advice for people who wanna begin their journey in trading Forex? And I guess if they wanna enroll in Leo, like what's your usual process? Ilang months ba yung course? Ilang days ba yan?
Okay, if you wanna start, marami naman dyan, actually maraming free schools. You can also learn online for free. Pero sabi nga namin, something that you won't ever get for free is yung experience ng ibang tao. And that is also my biggest regret. I didn't find a mentor. I had to lose so much money just to learn. And in fact, I always tell my students, yung problems that you're facing on your first year were problems that I faced on my 5th year. So much time ang na-waste. So please get a mentor. Someone na, not just someone who says na magaling sila. Someone na talagang, who walks the talk. Nakikita mo talagang meron siyang nawi-withdraw.
Nawi-withdraw.
Sa totoo lang, I mean, we always say that in class, right? Na aanhin mo yung magandang charts kung di ka naman nakaka-withdraw. At the end of the day, you're trading because you wanna make money. And another thing that you also have to look out for when you're learning how to trade and finding a mentor is dapat yung values nyo aligned. It's not enough to go for like, sikat siya, magaling siya, sa kanya ako. Dapat, ano yung pinaglalaban niya? Ba't siya nagtuturo in the first place? Someone asked me before in another interview, bakit Leo advantage? Ano yung sinisimbolize ng Leo? Tapos, pa-joke ko sinabi, pero ito yung totoo. Kung ang value mo is tamad ka, or if you want to enjoy most of your time doing things that, are more important than money, spending time with your family, spending time on your passions, then you can be a great fit sa amin because that's what we stand for. Because ang lions, they go for the easiest prey. They don't hunt the whole day. What they do is they play, they eat, and naglalandian sila buong araw. Ganun lang. But they still
Nag-Animal
the king of the
Crossing.
jungle. Oo, nag-animal. I actually, before this, naglalaro lang sila.
Sabi ko nga, gusto ko na bumili nung kung ano man yung Switch. So guys, actually, kaya rin ako na-attract sa Leo Advantage. Pino-follow ko lang si Nikki dati sa Facebook. Tapos nakikita ko yung mga trading daw, less than 5 minutes a day. Tapos parang na-curious ako. So kaya ako nag-enroll. And sobrang simple lang niya actually. Na-question ko pa. I tried pa other stuff. Tapos wala rin talaga. It works, but it's so simple. It's like, parang siyang answered prayer. Kasi tamad talaga din ako mag-technicals, ganyan. Leo talaga pala ako. After Forex, beyond Forex, can you tell us about your personal finance journey? I guess ang dami mong followers sa Facebook and you really share a lot of wisdom and nuggets. And you even have this book now that you should download. But ano bang personal finance journey mo? How did you get to be Nomad Finance Girl?
Mahaba.
Parang Miss Universe. Parang Miss Universe.
Well, I started early. Usually nga na-awkward ako when I get messages na parang, galing mo, ganyan, you're 28, ganyan. Hindi ko lang masabi. Naku, kasi nagsimula ako when I was 6. So, I was really, really young. I was forced to start. What happened was, we came from the US, we went home to the Philippines, nang wala kaming relatives, and naiwan kami dito. In short, wala kaming pera. Time na yun, we had to work early. So, back then, yung only work that we can do, kasi hindi kami marunong mag-Filipino, ang nakuha ko, out of pure luck, nakuha ko ng isang cashier role sa what is now 168. So, it used to be called something else. Ang may-ari nun is a Chinay, and I call her VMC. She passed away 2 years ago, but she is my first mentor in business by accident. And the reason she got me was because she wanted to have a kahera na nag-i-English na cute kasi nag-a-attract ng customers. Baka imagine mo, diba? Pero kasi, maboka na ako noon when speaking with adults back then. Ganun na talaga ako ever since. So, that was a big opportunity for me kasi yung stall niya, marami yun we were selling cellphone parts. Back then, ang uso ng 5110, mga ganon, diba? Actually, before 5110 pa to And we were selling parts to the black market. Ibig sabihin, ang kausap ko, mga negosyante. And ang laman lang ng shop was ako tsaka isang boy. So, ang tagal-tagal, ibalot yung binibili nilang gamit. Which allowed me to have 2 hours with lahat ng business people there.
Okay.
Looking back, I think sinasagot lang nila lahat ng questions ko kasi bata ako at iniisip nila, hindi naman niya maaalala. I kept on asking questions until nagla-learn, tapos dumadami yung mentors ko because of that. And I did that for 4 years.
So, all throughout grade school, high school, college, meron ka nang palaging negosyo while studying?
Yes.
Kaya pala,
so,
yung starting point mo, ang tagal na talaga. So, ayun guys, it took her a lot of time also. Hindi to overnight success. So, huwag tayo magmadali. Fast forward to now, you're 28, you have 9 businesses, correct?
Yes.
9 businesses. So, how much percentage yung income mo from Forex that covers your whole income?
Yung trading mismo, from my own trades, my personal trades, it's still my top income earner. So, it earns more than my other businesses combined. Kaya hindi ko siya ma-let go. I can let go of my other businesses na, but those are businesses that I'm very, very passionate about.
Yeah.
So,
ayun, that's why I guess I asked that also. Kasi a lot of people naman, feeling kasi nila negosyo lang yung magpapayaman sa kanila. What if hindi sila born entrepreneur or hindi sila negosyante? So guys, may ways naman, pero kailangan lang pag-aralan. So what do you owe your success? So alam ko, a big chunk of that was bata ka pa lang, gumagawa ka na ng paraan. But other than that, what are your tips for success for, millennials and mga Gen Z?
I think logically, people kasi they always discount luck. Whenever I get this question, I always say, swerte. But then, sa totoo lang, how do we define luck din naman, di ba? For me, luck really is, usually it's defined as when you see an opportunity and you're prepared, di ba? Sabi nila ganon. Pero para sa akin, based on my experience, ang swerte talaga is really tuning into the present. Really learning from many different people, because when you listen to other people who have something to say and the opportunity presents itself, na aalala ko lagi, ay sinabi na to sa akin ni ano, so alam ko na yung sagot, so I can be prepared. That's why I'm always prepared. It's not because I prepare but because I listen and I have people to listen to. So para sa akin, marami akong books, nakita nyo naman. Pero for me, the fastest way to learn pa rin is to really tap other people na may pinanggagalingang ibang bagay na ako believer talaga ako na always find people na you can disagree with pero you still highly respect each other. Kasi that's how you learn so much. Yun yung mga favorite kong tao. When you can, talk ng iba yung beliefs ko sa ganyan, pero friends pa rin kayo. Kasi ang dami mo matututunan eh. Yun, naaalala ko yun lagi.
I guess ganun guys, no? Parang huwag kayong mahiya kahit sa family nyo. If may relatives kayo na successful, kahit tita na magaling na negosyante, most of the time, if you ask them for advice or help, may mabibigay talaga sila. And continue to surround yourself, even with your peers, yung mga like-minded talaga. I know you have a book, so ang daming nuggets dun guys. If you wanna know more, you can read there. But I guess, what are your top 3 personal finance tips? So, the practical tips that you could share.
Okay, for anyone, any age, mukha kayo ng insurance.
Okay, please guys.
Okay. Hindi, seryoso. Ang insurance kasi, I think ang dami lang walang insurance, not because they don't want to, it's because they still don't understand how it works. That's the only reason why people won't buy insurance. But if you understand how it works, you cannot say no. Because getting insurance is literally the only way for you to have complete peace of mind about your future. And when you have that, you can enjoy your present. And when you enjoy your present, sobrang daming mag-open na opportunities for you. Kasi wala na lahat ng financial worries eh. So please get insurance. That's the only way for you to enjoy your life right now. Okay?
That's true guys, especially now during the pandemic. Wala kang insurance ngayon, paano ka nakakatulog? Okay.
So, yun. 1. Number 2, practical tips, no? Sige, this will still be one of my tips all the time. At tandaan nyo na ang pera, it's emotionally charged. Si Mariel ilang beses na ito narinig sa akin. Ulit-ulit na ako ito. Money is emotionally charged. You have to know ano yung emotional attachments mo sa money, because that's the only way for you to tweak or change yung mga limiting pala sa'yo na beliefs around money. Sometimes we think na, ganyan siya kasi masipag siya, ganyan siya kasi laking yaman na talaga siya. When really, those beliefs are not harming them, it's harming you. Na sinasabi yun paulit-ulit. So, we need to know kung ano yung connection ng nararamdaman natin sa action natin when it comes to money. That's the only way for you to grow your money. Really.
Yeah. So, kailangan nyo talaga alamin. Alamin yung emotion nyo sa money, guys, your relationship. Okay, number 3.
Number 3 tip. Nako, read a lot, and because you really have to learn, not just through books. Yung education mo outside of the classroom must be very deliberate. What I personally do is, even during the pandemic, every month, walang palyato, kompleto yung project na to for years already. Every month, I tap a person na mas magaling sa akin in some way. Not necessarily mas malaki ang pera, pero mas skilled sa akin in something. And then I just tap him and I ask him out for lunch or dinner. Right? I just say, hey, can I take you out? I want to learn from you. And I'm sure that I'll be able to give you something as well. 100% of the time, pumapayag sila eh. Kahit kayang pandemic, kahit Zoom lang, chikahan. And hindi lang mo nakukuha yung nuggets nila eh. You also gain friends who become your allies sa projects mo. So whenever I launch projects, the allies that I have are self-made millionaires, people who can back themselves up. Ganon yung network that I have because very deliberate yung how I learn from them. And the number 1 rule lang that I would say, if you're gonna do this, is to make sure that the person you're tapping is yung values niya aligned with yours.
to recap, it's to get insurance. Number 2 is know that money talaga is emotionally charged, and you have to know your emotions about money and around money. And 3 is continuous learning, and a big chunk of her learning really is she's very persistent about finding mentors every month up to today. So guys, makinig na lang tayo. Thank you so much, Nikki. I think we've covered a lot. How can our viewers find you, and can you promote Leo, of course, and your other projects?
If you're not following me yet on Facebook, it's Nomad Finance Girl. Please follow me. Also on Instagram, it's Hello NFG. And if you're interested in getting into our classes, just log into theleoadvantage.com. I-google nyo na lang, makikita nyo naman yun. Or ask Mariel. Mas better yun. Just ask Mariel. Yun lang naman. Right now, I'm currently, actually, alam mo, dahil sa'yo to, girl, I'm currently rebranding. So, kaya medyo tahimik ako ngayon eh. I'm currently rebranding. So, just watch out. I'm rewriting the book. I am creating a 300-page full English version of the book, which will be printed. So,
oh my gosh!
Yes!
Okay, guys, ayun. So, wait for her new book and follow her on Facebook. And then sana you guys enjoyed learning about Forex and more about Nikki today. I'm really a student of theirs talaga. So I really recommend it talaga if you have the heart for it. And I guess it's not really about trading that led to her financial success. It's really persistency. It started really early, 11 years old, nagnegosyo na, and continuous learning and looking for mentors talaga, guys. So I hope that you guys learned, and I'll see you on the next episode.